Hi guys, hi everybody. My name is Abiola Makonjola and welcome back to Thrive with God, where we have conversations that allow us to hone into our identity so we can thrive in the purpose that God has created us to be. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having an amazing time in the world. Let me know how you're doing. I wanted to share something. I wrote another book, and by another, this is my second book that I'm authoring. My first book was called The Blessing of the Wait. I was just scratching the surface. Listen, with this one, it's like foundations were shaking. Like foundations were caught shaking. But anywho, the name of this book is called Identity Crisis. And really this book was birthed from the journey that I've been on with God since the beginning of 2023. 2022 saw me at a point where it was weighty. That was the year that I had separated from my ex-husband and I was just angry. And I don't even know that I admitted that I was angry. So I masked a lot of things. I was angry at God. I was angry at a lot of things. But then I tried to like mask and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing God anymore. I'm done, you know. And I was very well gearing towards being just in the world and just doing me. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing God no more, like please. And at the very end of 2022 I found myself crying and reaching out to God, and I'm like, God please, God please help me. And honestly, since then it's been a journey. It's been a journey of revelations. It's been a journey of being molded, being formed back into the person that God created me to be in my mother's womb. And that's really where the name came from, Identity Crisis. Identity comes from the ancient Greek word meaning sameness or the state of being the same. And then crisis also comes from, the ancient, like from the Greek word crisis, I guess is how they'll pronounce it. However, it means a separating, a decision or judgment. So basically it's a time in your life where you have to make a choice. You have to make a decision as to which way you're gonna go. And for me at the time, I had two choices. It was either go back to my old ways, which I was doing, to be very honest with you, but then it just felt like my soul left my body. Like I just did not feel human anymore. And again, while I was praying to God in that time, I was just very like my soul was just messed with a lot of things, you know. And then the other choice obviously was surrender to God. And me, I knew better because I had gone through that process before. And even though I had cheated the process in the past, I knew better than to go back to my old ways, because the old ways were not serving me. As much as I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, it wasn't serving me. So I decided to go with God, and it's just been a journey with God. I knew that at some point I was going to share what this journey looks like. But it was just a matter of the leading of the Holy Spirit and also timing. And I just believe that with two of those things, it is time for me to share. So Identity Crisis is for that person who, you're at a pivotal point in time in your life, and you need to make a decision. Within yourself you need to make a decision, and you've tried everything just like me, and you don't want to go back to doing things the way you've always done things, because you know that it's just going to be a closed door. And you're at that point where you're like, man, should I trust God? Should I surrender to God? I'm here to tell you that yeah, it pays to trust God. So Identity Crisis is for that person. If you are in a place where you know something is pulling you, something is pulling you, and something is just tugging at your heart, but then you're not really sure if to surrender to it, then Identity Crisis is for you. Identity Crisis is for that person who is just who has been engaging in the same cycle for a very long period of time, and you just keep noticing that this cycle continues to yield the same results, and it's not the kind of result that you want it to yield. It's either a negative result or it's just a result that just drains you. Then Identity Crisis is for you. It's just more the foundation, like the very foundation of just being in that place with God, surrendering to God, because it's at that point that people make choices that draw them into like addictions, or draw them into things that they don't want to be drawn into, or people exchange their destinies for something else. We open ourselves to other doors because we're trying to seek answers, because we're trying to seek answers from other things, or from life. We're trying to figure out, okay, what am I supposed to be doing? Why am I here? And then we open the doors to other things identity crisis is really where we choose to do life with God. We choose to surrender to God and allow him mold us and form us into who it is he created us to be in our mother's womb before he brought us into the world. Allow us to form us into who he set us apart to be. And so I just wanted to share that with you. I don't have the hard copy available. It's only available electronically. So once you purchase it on Amazon, you'd get the download prompt to download it on your Kindle app. If you have one, I'm not sure how it works without Kindle, because I've always just done Kindle. Like, I have the Kindle app, but I mean, it's free to download, so on the Play Store and Apple Store. But yeah, you download it and then you can start reading right away, and it's such a short read. But then it also comes with like exercises or things to do at the end of every chapter, so I'll encourage you to actually go through it. Don't just read it like you're reading a book. Look at it as God wanting to speak to you as his child. Like, look at it as God wanting to do life with you. Look at it as God wanting to redeem you, to or reveal things to you, to redeem whatever it is that has been lost. Do the exercises with intent. Just don't do it for doing sake, but do it with intent. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and I just wanted to share that. I'll leave all the links and all the details on like the various social media platforms that I'll be posting this on. I appreciate you for watching this video and for listening. Thank you so much. And yeah, let's do this, man. It's about to be a crisis. Love you.